Welcome to Hancock-Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So South Alabama's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, give on the inside. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wildcats are in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They get to the line quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes one man miss. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Willihan. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the tight end trying to get in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snagged in the middle. It's Malone. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Taylor. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Jaguars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open, and then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Willihan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab deep. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot...
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Gets it out fast. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kentucky right back to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, South Alabama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Jaguars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Running to the left. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds his tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to the ground. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll do it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Chubb. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Malone. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Jaguars have this offense rolling. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Good timing on the quick out. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Malone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Nestled just inside that right upright. And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Malone. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Going for it all. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Woollyhead. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wade. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys.
And that one stings, man. Fourth quarter tie football game. You trusted your kicker to come through, and he gives you the dreaded doink. And that means you know it was so close to being in, that one might come back to bite him.
Kentucky going quickly. Makes the grab. It's Willihan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the... Turning it on! And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Jaguars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now the toss. Touchdown, Jaguars! They move on top here in the fourth.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
South Alabama, 38, Kentucky.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Pressure coming. Plucks it out of the air. At the 35, he's open. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Balkinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Willihan. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Chubb. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Give him 14 on the play. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Wade. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Complete downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Ready, go.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Kentucky! They take the lead here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be...
Touchdown, South Alabama! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Makes the catch. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Jaguars in a good spot here with second and short. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Jaguars! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
answer with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College